basis. All American is not a god awful show.
All American is a god awful show.
It's not.
For the very reasons that you said. That is not an excuse. This is based off of man's life, so we have to put in every literal thing that happened to him, even though we know we don't have enough time to do this conversation justice. We're just gonna throw it at you. That's bull. I want quality over quantity. If you don't have enough time to talk about everything that happened in this man's life, then it's based. It is based on a true story.
You only watched 8 episodes, so you don't know. How do you know how it plays?
8 episodes is half the season. That's the season. What are you talking about? Shut up. What are you talking about?
Okay.
The second season sucks just as bad. I've been through 8 episodes and they're all the same. They're all just as bad. It is a 2-pack of cheeks, my nigga. It sucks.
Why are you screaming? Because
it sucks.
You haven't watched the whole show.
It sucks. It's terrible. The same people that like All American like Black Lightning. And those shows are trash. Are trash. They're awful.
You don't like
if you do not have enough time to talk about the black issue and to talk about any social issue and give it the time it deserves, give it the development it deserves, go through the emotions with it as it deserves to be shown artistically. There are more than enough shows that have examples. There is Boondocks. There is who takes good issues and talks about them in depth. Gives them the time it deserves. Boondocks. Give shows the times it deserves.
It's a cartoon satire.
If you can't talk about it, you gave the excuse. You gave the excuse. You gave the excuse. You gave the excuse.
You're talking about.
It's Atlanta. There's multiple.
What social issues does Atlanta talk about?
Bro, Atlanta.
Name the social issues that Atlanta talks about. The niggas, Paperboy being a rapper? Let's talk about the Michael Jackson looking like. Or getting the piano. What social issue is that talking about?
There are multiple shows. There's Atlanta who has different conversations throughout. You telling me All American does black people better than Atlanta, nigga? You're crazy! You're wildin'! No, shut up! All American is trash because
I didn't say it
because if you can't listen. No, just listen. You had your chance. You talk.
I didn't say it.
Listen.
All American had better black representation than Atlanta. What I said is Atlanta does not talk about black social issues. What are you talking about? You're adding stuff in that I didn't even say. And talks zero about
so let me get back to what you said. You gave the show, you gave All American an excuse to not give these social issues the time they deserve because they feel pressured or whatever to have to put in everything that happened to Spencer Paysinger, as well as this bull, as well as this garbage that I'm supposed to go and read about Spencer Paysinger's life to be able to understand and follow the show from where it starts. That's bull. We had the same conversation with they had the same conversation with movies like Star Wars with this last Star Wars trilogy that just happened. Every time they introduce a new thing in the movie that didn't make sense with the last film, they said, you were supposed to read such and such and such and such and watch this and this and do that and that to understand what happened in the movie. Now that's garbage. The movie should be able to stand. The movie, the show, your creation should be able to stand alone as it is and be quality without leaning on something else to explain why you didn't go through the motions, why you didn't do what you were supposed to do, why you didn't make this. Or you didn't give the show, give the topic the conversation it deserved. There is no topic that it gave the conversation it deserves. It goes through them in cliches. Cliche. It's a cliche garbage CW show. It sucks.
You got a little disrespectful. Don't tell me to shut up no more like that. What I'm going to say to it is you out of pocket, but just calm down. It's okay.
Bro, the show sucks.
But I'm saying name a show that talks about black social issues in a drama context like that you said is comparable to that.
Insecure.
Okay, Insecure is a great show.
Better. Great. So you can.
But it's
there's shows about there's shows based on true stories, based on people, where you cut stuff out. There are movies about historic figures where you cut stuff out. You just don't got time.
What I'm saying
you
is,
focus on one issue. You talk about Selma, which doesn't talk about the entire life of Martin Luther King just because it's based on Martin Luther King. We just talk about one specific situation.
One film, are you talking about compare you? Again,
writing is writing.
No.
Good writing is good writing.
All right, Jay. I understand you're a writer, and I understand you feel like writing is right.
Good writing is good writing.
But again, when people talk about a specific concept and you start talking about 3 different other concepts, we're talking about something specific. It doesn't make you right. It just makes you talk. You start talking about something else.
What was I talking about that's off topic from what you talked about?
Jay, what
you talked about how it's based on Spencer Payson.
A Selma story has a movie about Martin Luther King, and one specific thing in that movie was the March on Selma. That's the whole premise of the movie is about that. It is not chronologically going over a logical portion of Martin Luther King's life.
That's what I'm saying. No. That is literally my point.
That's not
that if you don't have time, then the movie understands I do not have time to tell a concise and focused story about all of Martin Luther King's life, but I can make a bigger impact if I just talk about this one situation. You take one season, you find one plot that you are going to carry through that entire season, and you bring plot lines that branch from that season. Game of Thrones season 1 is amazing because it did that. It took one plot line. The plot line of the Lannisters are plotting against Robert Baratheon, and Ned has to step in and stop it. That plot line is carried throughout the entire show. The subplot lines that happened throughout the first season happened because of, as a branch off from that plot line. If the main plot line did not happen, the subplot lines would not happen. They're connected. That's all it talks about for the first season. In the second season, it brings a new plot. In the third season, it brings a new plot. In the fourth season, it brings a new plot.
Okay.
But that's all the time we got for that. So, El American sucks. If I had to grade it, I give it a D-. It's butt. It's 2-pack of cheeks. It stinks.